Hello guys, this is what we're going to be building today. State-of-the-art, super efficient 1.14 ready sheep farm. Of course it's part of my modular Minecraft Survival Base design. As usual, it can also easily be made as a standalone unit if you want to. This is what it looks like from above. That is the footprint. As usual with the modular farm, it's 9 by 9 by 9. This is a slice of the farm. You have to build this 7 times and then just the frame, then the farm is done. The design that you see behind me is not my own, in the sense that it's I got the inspiration from a video by Mango. I will be linking to it in the description, but I made quite a few modifications to make it work with the modular farm. What you need to build this farm is in this chest, so please take a screenshot, and apparently also some raw mutton from some sheep that I killed. Yeah, take a screenshot, and as you can see, it's quite expensive. It is, but I really think it's worth it. How much does this unit, one unit, 9 by 9 by 9, produce? In 1 hour, if you're around in your base, it will produce more than 3 stacks of wool, and that is with 24 sheep. Now, before we go ahead and build it, I want to show you how this works. The sheep, as you can see, are standing in here. When they eat the grass, it will be detected by the observer that will actually fire a pulse into this observer and this piston that will go up and fire a pulse into this block that will fire into this hopper and this dispenser and shearing the sheep. And if the sheep is already sheared, you won't be wearing out your shears. When you update this side, you also update this side. And that is, if you for some reason have a sheep that is not sheared, it happens very seldomly, but if you have a sheep that's not sheared instantly and walks around, there will be sporadic updates that will get it. It might take 1 minute, it might take 2 or 3, but it will get sheared very fast. When you've built this farm, and if you've built it correctly, and there's exactly 12 sheep in there, you will almost never ever see anything but naked sheep. As soon as they eat something and get the wool back, they will be sheared. Now, you can actually, probably just by looking at this, see how you have to build this, but I'm just going to build some of it anyway, so you can see how I would do it. And now we've laid out the foundation, which is, as always in these modular units, 9 by 9 by 9 by 9, and then the pillars on the outside. Then we will start off by laying a row down here for the minecarts to pick up the wool. As you can see, I've laid down the rails now, 4 powered rails. I put the powered rails on redstone blocks. I actually think I forgot to put those in the chest, so you will have to add them and 2 more when you gather up your resources. And now we will put down a block there. Go ahead and take a hopper pointing into that block, remove the block, and then place the chest. This is the chest that will actually be collecting the wool. Then you will go ahead and place blocks next to it like this, and then just take your normal rail and do like this. Then you will go ahead and put down a row of blocks in the middle, and on top of those blocks you will put down your sticky piston pointing upwards like this. We will now be putting down our observers, the 3 observers, 1, 2, 3, but in order to do that in the right way, it's probably easiest if you put down grass here first, because if you do that, let me just do this way, then you will have something to point the observers into. I mean, they are looking into the grass, so you will do like this, and the same on the other side, and then just go ahead and put those down as well. You should now have something looking like this, and it's time to put in the blocks that we can put our repeaters on. So just go down here and then fill out the blocks like so, and then grab your repeaters and put them here, pointing not that way but into those on both sides. And then you need to put them all on one tick. You should now have something looking like this, and again you need to just bring down a row of blocks like this. And put down another row of repeaters, this time without touching the ticks. You should now have something looking like this, and it's time to place down this row of blocks, because the next move is kind of difficult, but you will have to place your dropper, this one, facing upwards, and it's quite difficult to get this done. So you might have to take out this earth again and go in here and kind of do like this. You can see that you now have a row of droppers pointing downwards, and you will need to take your dispensers, and it's important that it's the dispensers and not the droppers, and put them in pointing outwards like this. Then go ahead and put back the grass that we took out on both sides, and you can see it's all functioning and working. And it's time to bring in a line of hoppers going down to the droppers. You should now have something looking like this, and it's time to put in the powered rails. We will only use powered rails on top because we don't want to have power that affects the droppers. At the end you will just use regular rails like this, and the system is more or less done. All you have to do is place a chest above this one and another chest pointing into it, and then you can start building up the sides. I use 4 layers of glass like so. I'll use light gray glass, but you can use whatever you want. And I use glass down here as well, as I like to see minecarts and moving stuff, so it will look something like this. To cover up the dirt, I usually use trapdoors like this. Like so. It is now time to bring in another row of bricks like this, and out here, and then just bring up the bricks all the way to the glass like this and there, and then close the wall off like this, of course leaving it open where the minecarts come out. Now you have a rather bland wall looking like this, and if you're going with this design, I recommend that you rough it up a bit. Place in some that kind of, I have to put that rail back. Put in some granite and some like this, just to make it look just a little bit more messy. And actually this one, or this one, you're gonna have to put in up here a lantern. It's quite important that you do this, because then if you do this in both ends, the grass will also grow at night and the farm will also work at night. So you have to put in lanterns like so, and I usually cover them up on the outside with trapdoors, like so. In here you see the dropper and the dispenser. This is totally optional, but what you might want to do is go in here, jump, just place down a comparator, and on the comparator like this, place a lamp. When this lamp is off, it means that there's no shears in the dispenser, and you can kind of do this in both sides if you want to, just to have that information ready, because the way we fill the dispensers, we fill them with an equal amount of dispensers. So if one is empty, they probably all are. You need to put in more shears up here. It's time to put in the minecart, like so. You need to power the rails, so you'll place one there and one there. Now let me just finish out the exterior, and then we'll put in some sheep. Now I put in sheep, 12 in each side, and it has to be 12. I've done a lot of experimentation with this, and 12 is the perfect number that keeps the sheep sheared actually almost all the time. So basically all you will be seeing is, like in this farm here, mainly or almost always naked sheep. As soon as one of them eats some grass and then grows some wool, it will be sheared. And it's also, yep, you saw it, and it's also the perfect amount of sheep that always make sure that there's enough grass for them to eat. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it, found it useful. If you did, please leave me a like, and if you want to see other videos like this about either the Modular Minecraft Base or other things, do subscribe. Bye.